Hey guys, Gaming Techie here again, and today I'm going to be posting a video of Resident Evil 7 with the maximum settings and SLI with two Titan X Pascal versions. Should be pretty good. I actually wanted to post this video earlier, but I have been so addicted to the game that I couldn't stop playing until I made it all the way through. So, I do think it's a really impressive graphically game, and I think the story and gameplay are also really good. So let's take a look at a specific portion that I believed I saved. Explore the yard. This one. I think this is a good balance of inside and outside. On the top left, you have both GPUs and the percentage that they're being used. You got the CPU, heat and percentage, and then the FPS. So nice and big, so you guys can see it. So let's check this out. I really enjoyed this game. I was surprised because I've always liked Resident Evil games, but I didn't know how this twist was going to kind of work out. So what do we got here? Alright. So we are in the yard now, just so I can show everyone right in the beginning what settings I'm using. We have graphic settings, and we have 3440 by 1440 at 95 hertz, so 95 frames per second will be the tops that it can run. Full screen, variable refresh rates, VSync is off, and everything else is set to the highest possible. And again, this game looks good. It's not the best game that I've seen, but it does look really nice. Even without SLI, I was easily able to get above the 95 frames per second. The main annoyance with this game, and I will point this out right now, is the black bars on the outside. Like, why? Why, Capcom? Why did you have to do that to me? Other than that, I mean, this game seriously has some nice blur effects. The lighting's pretty good, and as you can see, it's a gloomy ass area out here. Frame's pretty stable outdoors, indoors with lighting effects. You can see everything's running at around in the 120 range. So that's pretty good. Again, the black bars are annoying, but I was so into this game, I barely noticed. This game does support HDR, interestingly. There are no HDR monitors, and it's not officially supported by GameStream yet, so you can't actually stream it to a television that has HDR. You're going to have to plug directly into a monitor that has HDR. So if you have an NVIDIA Shield and you're trying to stream it over, you're not going to get HDR that way. Going inside, just looking at some more of the lighting effects. I mean, again, the textures are mostly good, and you do get up in the grill of a lot of these things. You can see textures are not bad. The lighting's fairly good, and again, performance is really solid. It's funny. Performance is one of those things that you only really notice when it's not performing well. And after going through a couple games over the last few months that were a lot harder to get running like this, it's a pleasure. I had no crashes in this game. Oh no, one crash out of the whole 16 hours. I think I had one crash, and I might have turned off Afterburner, which I was using for some overclocking. It ran completely stable with overclocks too. Again, the story was good. Maybe ran a little bit on the long side, but the gameplay kept the story together. Like the suspense, the combination of the suspense of the gameplay and the suspense of the story really worked out well together. And yeah, pretty much stable across the board. And I mean, the game just ran and played really nice. I would highly recommend this to anyone, unless you're scared. And listen, I played a lot of different games and watched a lot of movies that are scary, and I usually don't have any issues with this, but this game does make you jump a little bit. There's moments, and because it's first person, someone's chasing you, you keep on like running and moving. It does make it a little on the scarier side. The game took about 8 hours to beat, and I did a good amount of exploring, but not like crazy amounts of exploring, so I might have missed a couple things here and there. Controls were good. Again, my only issue was the black bars. Like, that is annoying. I wish they had widescreen support, 21:9 support, but I guess that wasn't in the cards. So yeah, that's Resident Evil with two Titan X Pascals. You can see the SLI scaling on this game isn't great, but again, you don't really need it, and everything's already maxed out. So I I don't really see an issue with. You can see I'm running it around 5, 6, 7, maybe 10%. There's basically no SLI scaling whatsoever, and I don't think you need it. I don't think it really matters. I was gonna maybe turn it off and check out the SLI on this, but with no SLI, but it really doesn't matter because we're not getting too much scaling from that anyway. The top GPU is running at 99% constantly, and without the overclock, again, we're like in the 100, above 100. So I mean that's plenty for kind of a, not a slow-paced game, but like a, it's not a multiplayer game, so you don't need those 144 hertz if you have monitors that support that. So yeah, this is it. Really great game. I recommend it. And definitely check it out. Like and subscribe. I'll be putting up some more videos. I'm going to do a Gravity Rush video next, I think, at 4K on the PlayStation 4 Pro. So look out for some more videos, and catch you later.